I was just trying to make sure I could get him to say what he wanted to about Ben, because this goes back to the beginning of the week now, when Ben
Is Ben
Affleck
in
was
trouble?
supposedly
Is Ben in personal substance abuse issues?
Well, I don't know how much Andre wants me to go into this.
Well, go for it.
All right. As I've said, it's been pretty radio silent for the most part from my main people. I heard the Lobo bit from somebody completely unrelated to my normal sources when it comes to Warner Brothers news. Now, remember, back on Monday, as we said at the beginning of this report, there was supposedly a screening of Aquaman 2, and everybody was freaking out because Ben Affleck wasn't in it, even though we know he shot a cameo for it because him and Jason Momoa posted on Instagram about it, if you'll recall. So at first I'm like,
they wanted us to know then. So
yeah. See, and that's where, I mean, Andre, and I think you agreed with me at that time. A lot of other people felt the same way. It's like, first of all, it was probably an end credit sequence from what we remember hearing about Michael Keaton anyway. Why the fuck would you give that away in a test screening? And they're just holding it back. That's what we all thought, right? Makes sense. Well, that may not be the case. It sounds like there might be some trouble with Ben. I wasn't initially like on board with this whole, Ben Affleck might not be Batman again nonsense, because it's like he's already shot a bunch of cameos. Sounds like he's back in his old self. I mean, what could go wrong? Well, Jennifer Lopez could go wrong. That's for one thing, I guess. Because now I'm hearing from my normal sources, and this is like outside of the whole James Gunn business, and that's why I think I'm hearing it, is he's having some personal issues in his life again. If you remember, this whole DC business before came to a head with him because he ended up back in rehab over it. Because his personal life and everything in DC caught up to him. And word around the campfire is not only is he having a rough go of it with his new bride, the honeymoon phase is over from what we're hearing. He's having issues with another partner in his life, Matt Damon. If you'll recall, those two just started a production company thingy together. And I've been hearing, and this is all speculative, rumor, whatever's on that part as far as like getting into this deeper. It's tabloidy. I don't like getting into tabloid shit. The only reason I'm getting into it is it might affect his future plans for Batman, if there is any. But basically, like, yeah, I guess him and Matt are not getting along very well. Him and Jennifer are not getting along very well, and this is affecting him personally. And some people think he might be headed down that road that he was down before. So your guys' reactions to this, do you think this does not bode well for his future as Batman?
Yes.
If true, anyway. I think it'll be a problem. I think it'll be a problem. I said a few moments ago, you have your three, right? And you want to get one more out of Gal. You want to get one more at least out of Ben, and you got to get Cavill back as Superman, because these are already characters that people have bought into. And with good quality scripts, you're going to make something special. It would be great for him to be there as Batman, but I think he's the most likely not to be there. I hate to say it that way. Does that make sense?
Yes. Of the three, he's maybe the most likely expendable.
Yeah.
I feel badly for him. That's terrible. I loved his I thought he was a really good Batman.
Well, and I guess the bigger problem is Damon has blamed Jennifer for destroying both of their careers before.
Wow.
So that, I guess, is one of the big points of contention.
Oof.
Sorry, Andre.
Yeah.
Rough.
No, like I was going to say, I don't know that Affleck is expendable per se, but I think that he is the one that is the most likely to suffer victim to personal circumstances, as he has done before. And from the sounds of it, if this is true, he may do again. And if he has like problems with his marriage, and that has spilled over to problems with his production partner and friend Matt Damon.
Yeah, Matt's I
don't know that he's gonna be able to be Batman in that situation.
Yeah, and Matt Damon's like, bros before J-Lo's.
How long have you been waiting to say that?
I said it last night.
Wow.
But you would know if you were on Mead Culture Casino.
Yeah, well, I was trying to figure out if I'd have time to go to the hospital to get an x-ray. So
What'd you do?
I don't know. I really don't know.
Masturbation accident is what I've been hearing is going around.
Okay, except that it's the wrong hand. Anyway, you guys.
See, that's the thing, is that you admitted to it. That's the problem.
And then it just feels like someone else.
But okay, so I think we're all pretty much in agreement here that Ben is the least likely to succeed here, unfortunately. But I do hope
they don't
that
want
he's
another Ezra.
Yeah, that's another. Well, there's the next point of contention there. And that I've already been hearing, and plenty of other people have been hearing. As soon as they get this fucking next Flash movie out of the way, he's gone. So I think he's a non-issue. Same thing with Amber Heard. She's gone after this too. We already kind of know that. So really, what's left is just ancillary characters, and a lot of those, I think Gunn is just going to kind of pick and choose throughout. And who knows? He may wash the slate clean with a lot of them, other than just the main people too. So we don't know that yet. We'll have to wait and see. But that's kind of the gist of what's going on. A whole lot of nothing, like Andre said. Really, as I pointed out from the start, all we really have here from this rumor, this big rumor, is that Patty Jenkins took a walk. That's really all we got. And that we're not going to get another Wonder Woman movie from her specifically. Yeah. So
can I give my editorial take on her walking?
Culture's got to leave, so do you want to let him walk first?
No, I'll be quick. Good riddance.
Oh, that's what he's saying to you, to Culture, evidently. No, I'm just kidding.
Oh,
no, you got a show coming up a little later, do you not?
Yeah. About an hour from now, I'll be doing the pre-flight. So, no, I'm, and then, late night Sunday, culture show thing that Tom's on amongst other crazy humans. So, yeah, otherwise I just spend the weekend watching all the amazing people that we hang out with all the time. And I wait for Paul to make another funny video. That's what I wait for.
I launched a short today that was funny.
And just to remove any doubt, when I say good riddance, I obviously mean to Patty Jenkins walking.
Oh no, I mean, yeah,
regrettably having to leave us. That is never fun. I do hope that you get yourself sorted and screw the X-ray. You need an MRI for that.
I don't know. We'll see. I'm just gonna go and say I think I broke my wrist, and we'll see what they say.
You take care.
I'm fine.
You take care of yourself, sir.
All right. Love you guys. Have a great one. See ya.
Take care.
Later.
And I might have to leave you two guys on your own.
Okay. Well, we got a couple super chats. Are you able to handle those?
No, I can do those.
I'm sure we have at least a couple for you. I got one on screen here, so I'm going to read it. Mr. Tickle Trunk says, when it snows where Culture Casino lives, they call the army. He can't throw shade. That was for Culture, and he jumped out before. Yeah.